what's underrated? The chicken strips.
So what if I don't like peanut butter? Sue me.
All right. We are live. What's going on, Joe?
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Kyle. Man, it is a little weird being on as early as we are.
I know.
But, you know, things happen and things go on. And hey, I'm just happy to be here. It is
Right.
Thursday, the greatest weeknight of the week. So, what is going on, man? What's new?
Not too much, brother. Not too much. I'm excited about the show. Really excited about our guest tonight.
Yeah.
To my knowledge, I don't think I know of an all CBD company. So this is a really excited rebrand, really excited launch, however you want to say it. Really happy and excited to get into it. But man, other than that, it's been a long day with work, family, all that good stuff, but happy to be here. How about you, Joe? Everything's good?
Yeah, man. I was telling Mike before, you know, he was asking me in the green room how I was doing. And honestly, man, the way I look at things nowadays, there's not enough energy in the world to waste complaining and moaning about things. So I have nothing to complain about. So I'm doing good, man. I'm doing really good. Just always stoked for Thursday nights. So
Absolutely.
yeah.
So, yeah, we have our guest of honor. Got a lot of people in here tonight. Sober Chef Eric, the moderator. What's up, man? Josh, Chronic Beard, of course. James, Bearded Ron. Man, we got a lot of people in already. Bearded Pampered Chef Consultant. What's up, guys? Bearded Native. Dominic. Sorry if I missed anyone. Who else?
Yeah.
Bearded Billy, Disney, Tommy.
Yep.
What's up, guys? Thanks for being here, man. Like I said, we got a great show. Why don't we go ahead and bring on the honored guest here?
All right. Yo, what's up, Mike?
Hey, what's going on, y'all?
What's up, Mike?
It is good having you on with us yet again. This
My
time
pleasure.
under very cool and almost unique circumstances. Yeah, dude, I don't even want to mess around, man. Let's dive right into it. So you made the announcement a few weeks back that Chronic Beards was making a comeback. And for those of you who don't know, Chronic Beards is a company that we have covered on a few different occasions in the past. After a while, Mike switched over and did do a rebrand with a company that was then called Bandbox. And now here we are again with Chronic, and he is all CBD related. Which is very exciting because we know CBD is hot and heavy within the bearded community. Right. So, Mike, man, we start from the beginning, dude. First of all, let us know how you're doing, and then let's hear how this comeback, came about.
Okay. Well, I'm doing good, man. Doing great. Super blessed to be here and to be living the life that that I got, man. Just everything, my kids, family, wife, it's just a blessing,
That's awesome.
But so Chronic, I initially had Chronic, and when I initially came out with Chronic, the whole idea, I wanted everything to be hemp-based, or based around the cannabis plant, hence the Chronic name, the logo, all that. So I, and I wanted CBD to be involved, but I didn't really know about how to, all the laws and just different things. It's been a big learning process. So it all went, I launched it initially, and then I had a lot of issues, towards the end with stuff that I just didn't know, like the way I was branding it, I was bringing in a lot of negative attention. So I decided to come up with a different company, I was like, hey, let's make it, I still want to give up. So came up with Bandbox with the help of George, Twitch Beard. I don't know if he's in the house, but so yeah, moving forward, in the midst of the launch of Bandbox, I received an email from an old email when I was under Chronic, right? Because part of the hustle is you're behind the scenes reaching out to stores, vendors, or different places, barbershops, and you know what I mean. I try to not be spammy, so I make every email unique to the location and to the person. That way, it's I feel better about it, and it just looks, I think, sounds better. So, anyways, just random email. I emailed me back, and it was like 6 months that from the reply, and it was a bit of a surprise to find out the amount of stores that these group of investors. I ended up meeting just the one guy, but I ended up going on a live or on a video chat with a group of them, and they were really intrigued with the Chronic brand. They just obviously they thought it was really innovative, and at the time though, I'm like, well, I have the Chronic line under Bandbox, and they're like, okay, so it's still around, and I'm like, well, I didn't say yes, I'm like, oh, it's there, it's just it's under Bandbox, and they're like, oh, okay, so we'd love to get some samples and yada yada yada.
Hey, Maura.
So what's up, everybody? Sorry if I haven't said hello to anyone. Appreciate you guys jumping in tonight. So fast forward.
Jeremy, Diablo, what's going on, guys? Thank you. Chris, what's going on, Chris? Good to see you in here. Yep.
Yeah, I got my laptop on this side, and then I'm looking over here, so it's kind of. But I rearranged my office, so now I can't really. It works out better for space this way. But anyways, yeah. So the email, led to the bring back of Chronic just because of the amount of revenue and this, what it was, and I was like, wow, it just. And then so I'm like, well, I can't run Chronic and Bandbox, and then I own 2 more businesses. I own an excavation business that is like my day job, you know what I mean, and that's a lot of work. I have people that work for me, on that. That's something that I've owned for a while. And then I have another business that I do with brokering work, whatever. So long story short, I'm already spread thin, plus being a father, you guys understand. So I was like, well, there's no way I can run Bandbox and make products and keep up with the production of Chronic and the CBD and all that. So I talked to George about it, and he was in, we worked out a deal, and he ended up taking over Bandbox, which I believe you guys are going to be working with him on that, I from my understanding.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool.
Yep.
So yeah, and then it led to the when that all manifested and came about, I made the announcement about bringing back Chronic. It was probably a little premature because I wasn't ready for everything as far as the website, switching it all back over, and just everything, all the stuff that I needed to do. But so it was a little bit longer of a launch, wait for the launch than I had initially anticipated. But yeah, it worked out great. It worked out the way it was supposed to, I believe. And we launched last night, and it was a great turnout. And
awesome.
I was super humbled last night by the amount of people that showed up for how quick of a notice I gave. You know what I mean? I know I posted that I was going, with the launch on Monday, and Wednesday.
Right.
I ended up, it worked out great. So, and then I obviously got to get on here with y'all. Oh no, I was just saying. Then obviously here we are today with you guys. So
right.
It's been a great week.
No, man, super excited about it. So I do want to do a giveaway here soon, but let me ask you this, because I feel like we get this question a decent amount. It's a newer thing to the community. It's gaining popularity. In your opinion, what are some of the benefits of CBD oil? Why should someone say, I'm gonna pay a few more bucks for CBD? And again, this could be your opinion or maybe what you found in your beard, but obviously you're rolling with a company here that is pure CBD.
Well, I think all the other, not the direct effects that it has necessarily just on your beard, right? I think with the inflammation, being able to help with the blood flow, to bring in the nutrient, to keep the beard, nourished from the inside, because obviously the foundation is vital to anything, right, in life. So that is, great, and then it helps, I think, with, as far as keeping it soft and, the look of it. I don't know. I know with my beard personally, I feel like it's a lot fuller and stuff, but I think all the other, the non-direct effects of actually just handling CBD, you know what I mean? Get on your skin, all the excess you can rub on your face, you can use it on your joints, anything, I think the benefits that it brings for, relaxing you, anxiety, sleep, you know what I mean? And just, I think using it, continuously. And I think it actually personally, I believe that it just makes me feel better, makes everything just, less stressful. And so having it on our faces, if it does the benefits for that, I think it's definitely worth the extra cost. But I try to make my prices very competitive too, as far as what I offer, but I buy it in a large quantity and, not comparing to any companies because I don't, But what I do is I purchase it in large quantity because I know how much I have going out to these stores. So I'm able to roll that back a little bit, and to,
Awesome.
to the customers. So
Yeah, because I know Mike, and I know Joe's going to pull up the site here. The prices are absolutely under market average when it comes to CBD products. For me, it just makes my beard super soft, super calming, which I love. I notice the difference in CBD right away within a use or two, a day or two. I'm noticing it. But as you can see, if you compare, those prices are super competitive.
Yeah.
Dominic saying I would
Sorry, I
just buy
don't
it
know
because
if
my
my
first ingredient is hemp seed.
No,
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
we have our official review dropping Saturday, and that's one of the things that we touch on. We always talk about price, presentation, feel and beard, scent, and all that stuff. And
Right.
yeah, that was one thing that we really made note of when it came to the price aspect of it, of how reasonably it is, how competitive it is. So for the individuals who are still on that fence of is CBD really a great thing or is it all hype? It's at a reasonable price for somebody to pick up and say, you know what, I'll just try it for myself and finally pick a side of the fence that I'm going to be on, either the hype side or the fact of, or the side that it really is legit.
Right.
So yeah, definitely the prices are reasonable. You saw for a combo, you're looking at $49 for an oil and a butter. That's going to be a 1 ounce oil and a 2 ounce butter, correct?
Yes, 2 ounce butter.
Yeah. So, the prices are absolutely reasonable, and you got a great carrier blend, which I can read off right here. Obviously, you have it's broad spectrum CBD, and we'll get into that a little bit on exactly why you chose broad spectrum. But there's also hemp seed, jojoba, sweet almond oil, meadow foam, argan oil, and then of course your fragrance essential oils and that CBD. That blend itself, you take out the CBD and you're already having a blend, at least for me and my personal and past experiences. That's a blend that would absolutely knock it out of the park. And then you add the 500 milligrams of CBD, and it's just, the icing on a cake, for it. So really good stuff, you guys. Reasonable price. If you guys have not tried CBD, tonight is a good night to try it. You already have reasonably low priced items for that, but also if you use our code Beer Talk 10, normally 10%, it's actually going to get you 20% off throughout the rest of the stream. You're looking at a really, really good deal. So.
Yep. Good question here. Billy's saying, would you say it's a thick or medium oil? I would say it's smack dab on the medium side.
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah, it's a really just smooth medium oil. This one is, and I know Joe just said it, 500 milligrams of broad spectrum. I know Mike's going to come up or talk to us a little bit about that, but that's and that I've tried. That's the most CBD in a 1 ounce oil that I've tried. And like I said, you can really feel the difference.
Yeah, I'm sorry, you guys. I'm probably going in and out here.
It's okay. Yeah, Mike, he lives like on a mountain, so he may have spurts of going in and out, but so far so good though.
Yeah,
quality wise, you're doing good.
Okay. Yeah, it was kind of glitching there for Kyle. I don't know if that's him or if it's me.
Kyle might be frozen. Yeah, he sure is.
It's frozen on my side.
Yeah, he's stiff as a board.
I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I removed him for a second to see, but he's still frozen.
I didn't know if it was mine. I'm like, oh man, that was going good, and then it just went. I know I was moving my thing. I told you a second ago I broke my tripod yesterday or last night. So, and then I'm trying to balance it because it's all like uneven. So I was moving it around. I'm like, oh no, I broke it. I lost it.
Yeah, he just texted. He said his Wi-Fi went out for a second, so he'll be back on. But we'll keep going. So Steven says, holy shit, 49 for CBD combo. with 500 milligrams in it. Yeah, that's right. And then, Steven, why not 20% off of that if you use our code tonight? It is an affiliate code, so we do get a kickback. But most importantly, you guys get a great deal on that, which is good. E-Rock says, I think it's YouTube freezing. I was on other live streams and it's been doing the same. Okay, yeah. For those in the chat, just let us know if all of us are going in and out. It very well could be.
Yeah.
So.
You were kind of going out for there for a second too.
Okay, then it must be something must be going on with YouTube then. Yeah. Josh says,
yeah, I know the prices are. The prices are pretty competitive. You know what I mean, as far as going on that with the CBD. But I have it broke down for myself. You know what I mean. I put the savings back a little bit on the customer for buying it at a larger quantity, and I think it works out for everybody. You know what I mean, because it's still quality. And, I think the products are, really well, they work really well. So I'm happy to be able to have that price point,
Yeah, for sure, man. That's great. And you've always been like a customer first guy. You've always been like that, which is always great, which is always appreciative. You are a standout owner when it comes to customer service. That is definitely one thing for any of you guys who have not tried anything from Mike, whether it was Chronic previously, Bandbox for a period of time. Mike's always going to hook you up to make sure that you're satisfied with his products. I can't say enough about the customer service for sure. So that's, that's another thing. But yeah, let's dive right into, or you know what? I know Kyle wanted to do this. So let's get the first giveaway. We got 35 people in here. So normally Kyle gets us ready, but we are going to do, if I'm not mistaken, a gift code for $20. Is that what?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we have so we have two giveaways tonight. Two of them are going to be codes that you will get from Kyle and myself, and you could use that like you would any other code, and you'll actually get $20 off your order. So, all right. So I already have people asking for the giveaway intro. So give me 1 second here, and we'll get that going. But yeah, $20 off. So, it's crazy. We just talked about these prices, and now you have a chance to get $20 off. Does not get any better than that. So good stuff.
Yeah, right on.
All right. So I'm going to pull up a number for the number generator here. And where's my video? All right. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm sorry.
What's going on, everybody in the chat? Appreciate all you guys in here. 44 people. Sweet.
All right. So. 45 people in here now. So, when you say giveaway, normally the people start coming. So for all of you that are just joining us, thank you. Thank you so much for being in here, showing some support to not only us, but most importantly, Mike, as he brings back Chronic Beards. Very, very exciting time. Copper Johns, Tyson, what is up? Reno, Big Duke, some of the newer names that I'm seeing in the chat. Host Way, what's going on? Good to see you guys. So I still haven't found a number for the number generator, so let me do that now. All right, so we're going to do – okay. All right, you guys. So we are going to do – we have 42 people in here, so we're going to do 1 through 20 when I say go. Of course, only answer once, and, of course – with StreamYard, it will prioritize you. So it may, whatever comes up on my screen is the number that I'm going with. So 1 through 20, go ahead and go now.
Yeah, YouTube's messing up a little bit, I believe. Am I freezing or is you're freezing?
You seem good. You seem good.
So you look like you keep freezing up there.
Do I?
Do a shoulder shake or something. There you go.
Did you make me do that on purpose?
No, man. I just wanted to see you do it. Do the robot now.
Worst robot ever. Let's see here. I am not seeing a winner yet. I do not see a winner. It looks like we're going to have to go ahead. All right, guys. So we're going to go ahead and stop, and we're going to go ahead and pick a different number here. We do not have a winner. Okay. All right. Yeah, Russ, Kyle's internet must have really freaking crapped out on him. Lee says the Steph Curry shimmy, right?
Shimmy shake.
All right. All right. So we're going to do 1 through 20 and go ahead and go. Only answer once, please.
Back.
There it is.
Sorry about that, guys.
Should be.
The Wi-Fi went out on me. That's a first.
He said you should be. It's funny.
We're doing our first giveaway.
Okay.
But no one is answering correctly. This is round 2 of round 1. All right, you guys, go ahead and stop. I do see a winner. Let me just go ahead and make sure that I did not miss it. We actually have, we have a couple winners. And very close. So you guys remember, we're going to go with whoever was first on our screen. StreamYard does prioritize, but I'm going to go right to the top and make sure.
Thanks, Andrew.
All right.
I look slimmer today. Maybe it's the dark blue.
He knows how to work those shadows.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right, you guys. So the number was 17. And the first on our screen is none other than Sober Chef Eric.
Nice.
So everybody give a congratulations. There was literally back-to-back. Bearded Pampered Chef, you were literally right there. Man, hopefully round 2 will get you. David, the Bearded Plumber, was only a couple slots down. We had a couple people. So big congratulations. And Eric, go ahead and DM us, and we will get you that code that you can use whenever you're ready.
Congrats, Eric. That's awesome, man.
Yep.
Thank you, Walt.
Again, thank you so much, man.
Appreciate it, bro.
Always coming in clutch, it seems like. We always appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Absolutely.
Yep. So, Mike, why broad spectrum?
Uh-oh. There we go. He's back.
Is he freezing up?
You're good now.
You're good.
Somebody is. This is just YouTube.
Yeah. You're good now, Mike.
Mike, can you hear us?
It's going in and out.
Uh-oh. Kyle, can you hear me?
Yep. Perfectly fine.
There we go. Okay. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay.
Cool.
Why broad spectrum?
Yeah, I can't. Let me see here.
Uh-oh.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, yes. We can hear you good.
Okay.
Kyle,
Yeah.
you try,
It's
Kyle, you try asking.
frozen.
I did. Can you hear me? Can you hear us, Mike? Can you hear me?
Yeah. No, I can hear you now. I don't. It like keeps going in and out.
Okay, you're fine.
Unfortunately.
You're not cutting in and out. So we were asking why broad spectrum oil, 500 milligrams.
So you're asking why broad spectrum?
Yeah.
Yep. In
Yeah,
the 500 milligrams
Okay.
for your 1 ounces.
Okay. All right. Well, through the testing that I, done, I didn't really see too much of it as far as for cosmetic use.
Hey,
as far
Joe,
as
the
for
Jets are
beard
better
care.
than the Giants, just so you know.
Nobody's as good as the Lions, though. Come on now. Let's just.
Yeah.
No. Okay. Anyways, this is so broad spectrum. Honestly, man, for cosmetic use, I didn't see any difference between that. Between the three of them, as far as what I felt in beard or tested and different things, and I figured compared to full spectrum, broad spectrum gives it's non-detected THC, and it still has the other compounds as far as the CBG or CBN or whatever else is in it. So, with the exception of the THC being extracted, I figured it'd give a peace of mind to the customer. Initially, at least as the business is launched, and
Right.
full spectrum will come out for other uses. I just didn't really see it for the testing that I did to see, and any use to it didn't seem any different as far as full spectrum. I do have isolate in my beard soap in this right here.
Okay.
This is actually isolate, and again, just through testing, the way it just kind of worked out, it seemed to work just as well as the other ones. So I figured it was a good way to kind of, use a little bit of isolate in there also, which isolate is just isolated down to just the CBD. Everything else is extracted out of it. Right. So, yeah, that's pretty much it, man. The idea of it just being a little more, friendly to the person that, to a customer that's looking to pick something up, seeing that ND right there next to that THC Delta 9, the non-detected, it I just think it's a peace of mind, so more or less. I mean, full spectrum obviously has its places for different things, in my opinion. I think maybe more for pain and ingestibles and stuff like that, which all of them do, though. You know what I mean? So I don't think really you can go wrong with any of them. And it's the reason why I went with 500 is, well, I tested different levels at it, and that one just seemed to come in, it came in nice, and I just enjoyed the way the feel and beard was. And I think that there's enough in there too, if there's any leftover on your hand, that you're able to apply it other places, and maybe, get a little bit of benefit from it then too also.
Yeah. Good point. Eric came in with a nice comment here. I use full spectrum 2000 milligram tincture, and I passed a drug test with no problem. So that pretty much answers it all right there. If you're worried about
absolutely.
that.
Yeah, no, and you shouldn't be worried about it. I mean, it's not having the THC in there isn't gonna, I mean, I forgot the math on how many bottles you'd have to drink, you know what I mean, in order to fail, you know what I'm saying, a drug test. But a lot of people, there's still that stereotype behind it all. So, I think broad spectrum falls right in the middle of the with having all the other compounds or whatever, but also having the THC extracted. So, and I have full spectrum that I use for tinctures and stuff. They're not on the website; they're only inside the stores. But as soon as I'm able to keep on that production, I'll release those, and they're full spectrum. So.
Nice.
And then there's other stuff that, as far as topicals for joint pain, different things that it could be used for. That the full spectrum, I think, comes in pretty good for that. So, just like I said, as far as for the beard stuff, I found I didn't see too much of a difference, with the testing. So I just went with the broad spectrum.
Nice.
Nice.
Now, Mike, I wanted to. Joe? I'm sorry. Did you want to touch on this?
No, I just want to, just kind of, bring to everybody's attention that I purposely, wanted to pull up the certificate of analysis, or the COA. I know that that's been such a big thing when it comes to, CBD products, to really, first and foremost, know exactly, what the CBD product entails, but also just the legitimacy of it. And Mike does make this easy to access on his website. It is available for each of the individual products, which is outstanding. He doesn't hide it whatsoever. So if you ever have any questions about it, it's right there for you to hopefully answer. But of course, Mike is always an open book, it seems like, to answer any questions that you may have. So that's just an example of a COA that he has that I wanted to show you guys, just in case. And that we know that's been covered a lot on different videos and stuff. So
right. Very good.
Yeah.
Mike, I wanted to ask you, so we're talking about the CBD, we're diving into that. So this is the launch of the company. This is 20% off. People are going to want to take advantage. Talk to us about your scents. What kind of different scents do you offer? What carried over from Bandbox? What carried over from the original Chronic? What do you want the people to know as far as the different scents that you have? And of course, we're doing our review on Saturday for the one that we touched on.
Okay, so I have 6 scents as of right now. I have Shatter, which was from the OG Chronic, the original.
Oh, Shatterfly.
Yeah, Shatterfly came back. Shatterfly, Munchies, and Homegrown I brought over. Wake and Bakes sitting in the back waiting. I just want to tweak it and make some adjustments to it. But it's going to come back just because I want to have it back. I know like the Santa's Pipe is going to come back around Christmas time. I want to make that an actual Christmas. Keep it themed for that. And then, as far as bringing over from Bandbox, I brought over my actual favorite scent, Motown. I'd made an adjustment to it though. Initially I had bourbon in it, and that was kind of hit and miss with people. So I pulled the bourbon, and it's strictly a barbershop scent now, because that's kind of what it was. It was like a barbershop type cologne scent blended with bourbon. I personally really loved it. It was kind of like 50-50, with the feedback I've got. So I just decided to pull it because it gives me a barbershop scent, you know what I mean? And it's like a cologne type one. But I absolutely love it. And then I brought over Hellbent. And that's a leather scent, which you guys have. So yeah, that's a good one. I'm not a big leather fan, and I know that might, hit some people different out there, but I'm not a big fan of leather personally. So I made one that I like. I made one that I think was blended well to where the leather didn't overpower, and it was sweet enough or whatever. And
right.
So yeah, and then am I missing? That's pretty much all of them. Yeah, that's all of them. So
okay.
Yeah, I got an unscented coming, the Nada. But as of right now, it's just not. I'm gonna release it. I'll probably release it in a couple weeks.
Awesome.
So,
Nice.
Yeah, we got a few questions in here, Mike. So if you can see that one on the screen, is there a real benefit for topical CBD? the beard bar wash, co-wash, or does it get removed by the rinse cycle? Because I have an opinion on this one from what I've tried, but I want to hear your thoughts.
Yeah, so when I started doing the Bandbox CBD, I'd asked if I was coming out with a wash or whatever, and I'm like, well, I wasn't sure because I didn't want to just make a CBD product just to have it, right? You know what I'm saying? And then I was like, well, so I started messing around, and what I wanted to try to come up with was something that could strip your beard but leave it soft, if that makes sense, so it feels like it's clean and stripped. But then when you get out of the shower, it's not feeling like, oh my God, I gotta hurry put something. And so I actually ended up coming up with a bar soap, and it lathers really, really good, and in the shower it gives that squeaky stripping feel. But when you get out, man, you could run a comb right through it. I've actually even gone a few hours without putting any product in, just because I was busy or whatever, didn't do it right away, and I didn't have any issues with it feeling like it was dry or brittle or anything. It felt really good. So
Hey, Sean.
I believe that the CBD helps, along with having it stripped out. I think the CBD from what I got is working good in there.
Nice, man. Very good. So Bushy wants to know, any new scents planned for the future, Mike? Obviously, you're just launching right now, right? But
yeah,
you're right.
Well, yeah, and he's got one coming out in a couple weeks, and
I got some collaborations coming out with some people for the community, and then I got a 69 series, which is a 69 series of cars, old muscle cars and trucks and different stuff. So that's going to be dropping soon, and then I'm going to be probably releasing one with y'all actually in the coming months or whatever, whenever we get it, But so the 69 series, that's going to be a good one, and then some collaborations, and then I got some other scents that I'm just going to bring in as far as to leave them in the line. Like I have a scent called Nashville, just because I'm from Tennessee. I grew up in Michigan. That's why I have the Motown. But I'm going to bring something down here for Tennessee. So I got a Nashville scent, and then I got some other stuff, as far as seasonal stuff about to hit, you know what I mean? The fall. I got a really cool idea for some stuff for fall, and just, so I got a bunch of cool scents. A lot of it will be limited runs, just whatever. Not really like scent of the month. Just when they release, they'll just be there until there's, they sell out, and and if they're really popular, if people want, maybe bring them back, but we'll.
Yeah, that 69 car series, I know we've had a chance to really go back and forth on that privately. And I know the one idea that was pitched, man, I'm excited about if it gets pulled off. Can't say anything, but I just want to express my excitement and tease all you guys, because if it gets pulled off, it's going to be something really great, I think.
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, if I can pull it off, I've been working on it. I've been messing around with it. I got a bunch of stuff in that I needed for it that I didn't have, and just getting it mixed down, and having it. Yeah, no, but it was a great idea. So definitely, I think it's gonna work out. It's gonna work out good.
1969 Ford Pinto, is that in the lineup?
I don't know about the Pinto.
Yeah,
maybe we'll see. I mean, it's pretty much open to. I'm coming out with my favorites first, and then we'll move down from there, because
right?
Why not? If it's something that's going to work, so
excellent. Yeah. No. Bearded Ron. It is Ron. It's not going to be peanut butter scented. Surprisingly, we got 37 minutes in, and we finally get our first peanut butter comment. No, it will not be peanut butter, as far as I know.
Are you showing 37 minutes, not 39?
For me, it shows 37 minutes, but 39 makes sense because it is 39 on my phone. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So 39 minutes we went. Yeah.
So Cleveland Rob's saying,
yeah. Thanks. I'm glad I took the bourbon out too. It smells really good. So, and I brought I updated obviously all the. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. My camera doesn't really focus too well, but I threw the little D in there. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh yeah.
But anyways, I kind of, the idea behind the themes of the bottles is I had the old school clean chronic look, just the white labels, very simple. And then band boxes, they were kind of all over the place. So I kind of combined the two of the ideas, kind of a setup. They're all set up the same as far as their layout and their positioning of of what's where as far as the scent profile and the ingredients, but everything has its own little, they all kind of look the same, but they all look different. So, I kind of keeps them, uniformed, but gives them a little bit of their own personality too.
What's up, Logan?
Hey, Logan.
Yep. And again, you guys, we do have a special code for you guys tonight. Normally, Beer Talk 10 will save you 10%, but until the stream, through the stream, right after the stream, that will go back to 10%.
Actually, we're gonna do it till tomorrow night because you guys are doing your video. You're doing your release Saturday, so I just figured we'll just run it for the day, for this up till tomorrow.
Okay, you guys. So from now until through tomorrow, you can get 20% off if you use our code Beer Talk 10. Just use it right at checkout. And you could save some change on some already good price CBD products for sure. And you guys, if you have any good questions, man, please definitely hit them up in the chat. We will highlight them and we will try to get those covered for you. But let's see here. Oh, sorry, took that off for you. Just ordered.
Steven says just ordered the massage. Is it message or massage?
Message.
Yeah. Is massage and message spelled the same way?
I knew I missed one. I was like, man.
No, massage has an A.
I was gonna say I thought it has an A. That's what I was thinking. I'm like,
I just ordered a massage combo. Like, cool, man. We do it all over here at Chronic.
That sounds good to me. Yeah. Michael, it would be pretty neat if you did, another big word.
Hey, Rob. All right, Kyle.
Mantequilla. Oh, man.
Mantequilla. The Mane
collaboration with the cousins as a celebration of Spanish peanuts in the Hispanic culture. That's funny, man.
Yeah. I'm sure Joe would want to do that.
Oh, yeah.
Joe's like, all right, well, it's fun having you on, Mike. We'll see you next time.
Don't feed into these guys. Their heads are already big enough with their peanut crap.
Hey man, remember I'm on your side, dude. I'm not.
I know you are. I know. Yeah.
So I feel I understand. I would never buy it. You know what I mean? Like my wife and my kids eat it, so I would never. Yeah. I'm not like, oh, peanut butter is disgusting. I just would never buy it.
I got you. Yeah. Rob, what's going on? I don't know. I can't remember if I said, hey, what's up? Good to see you.
Bushy's showing some love. Extended discounts. That's the kind of customer service you get with Mike. Extremely generous and giving. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, Casey.
Logan, what did you miss? Well, Chronic is back. I don't know if you knew, but Mike is completely back with Chronic, and he has gone all CBD. So he basically a new company. That's what the new drop is. A new company, however you want to say it.
Yeah, a rebrand. Yeah, a relaunch of an old company that's new.
Yeah. An upgraded. We'll say upgraded.
An upgrade. There you go. Go. Upgraded relaunch.
Yeah.
Right on.
Thank you.
I'm excited, man. I'm excited to be able to have it back.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, thank you, Eric. Someone asked. The 20%. Eric answered that. That goes through tomorrow night, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they got their review coming out Saturday, so I figured push it up to then, and then up till tomorrow evening. So so make sure you guys check out that review. Hopefully, it's a good one.
Yeah. I will say, I mean, the review will not defer you to not want to buy it, if that makes sense. I think you guys have
It came off super negative.
Huh?
That came off negative. What do you mean?
No, it didn't. It will not defer. Now I confused myself. You guys are still going to want to buy the freaking products after you're hearing our review, okay?
Oh, man.
God.
I'm confused now.
I know. My head
it was a little backwards. That's okay.
I need some CBD now.
All CBD meaning no other carrier blends. Hey, great question. So, no. All of, I don't remember what he said, 5 or 6, every single product you buy from Mike is a 500 milligram CBD product, but there are other carrier blends. For example, this one has hemp seed, jojoba, sweet almond, metafoam, argan oil, and then the CBD. So someone asked that. It's a great question.
Hey, Gary.
So I don't know if you guys asked. It was glitching on my side.
No, you're good. Someone was just asking when I said all CBD if they meant there was no other carrier blends in there. So I was reading off the other carrier blends along with the CBD. Yeah. Can't wait to get that barbershop scent. I'm sure it will be awesome. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's a good one, man. I really enjoy it. I enjoyed it with the bourbon in it, but pulling that out, I think really, yeah, it's a real cologne type barbershop. Just FYI, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Damn, man.
All right. So yeah, we are 46 minutes in. I know there's some other stuff coming up at 9:00 that I'm sure you guys want to make sure that you guys attend to as well. So why don't we go ahead and do our second giveaway of the night, which we are going to be doing another $20 gift code. So if you are the lucky winner of this gift code, you can just reach out to Kyle and myself, and we will provide that code to you. And you will just use it as if you're using any other code at checkout. And it'll be good for $20 off your order. So,
yeah. Michael's saying Shatterfly from Chronic is phenomenal. Yeah, it's probably my favorite scent. Probably.
Right.
I mean,
and it's a spin-off of the Abercrombie cologne, correct?
I believe so, right?
Yeah, Abercrombie Fierce. Yeah.
All right, let's do it. So what are we giving away this time, Mike?
I just said it.
Oh, that's right. My bad. It's 20% off.
I like how Joe just will just
$20, not 20%, $20 off.
$20
gift card. $20 gift code.
He never listens to me. It's so
but you're quick to check them though. You're like, I just said it.
If you ever need to put any of us in place while we have you on, just go right ahead.
Yeah, we're clearly off today.
Yeah, I know we have YouTube acting up. We're starting an hour early. We're just like
off our game.
It's crazy. The one time I actually have good service on my side, YouTube's like, not today, son, not today.
I know. You've been sounding good. I would say 95% of the time, if not more.
Yeah, I've been trying not to move too. I got 80. Right. Yeah, I'm just like, oh God, it hurts. Like, dude, you can breathe. It's like it hurts. No, I've been trying not to be. I'm kind of fidgety, ADHD type. You know what I mean? I kind of move around a lot, so I'm trying not to.
Yeah, Tony says wake up. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, I know, man. It's been a day. It's absolutely been a day. So, all right, let's go ahead and give away this $20 electronic gift card. All right, guys. So as always, we're going to play pick a number here. Please only enter once. You will get prioritized. Whoever shows up on our screen first with the winning number will be the winner. All right. When I say go, please go ahead and give me a number 1 through 20. Go ahead and go. 1 through 20.
Yeah, see, I can't do all those movements Joe just did.
Justin. No. Dude, I can't sit still for the life of me, man.
That's how I am, but I've been fighting it. That's probably why I keep whipping my head over. Like, I got to get the movement out somewhere.
Yeah, like, dude, I love wearing hats. I wear hats all the time. But, dude, I'm always, like, adjusting it for no reason anymore.
Me too. It's just one of those things.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We do not have a winner for that go around. Oh, let me make sure we do have a winner. Very late. Let me make sure he only entered once, which I believe he did. No stranger to the channel. And yeah, he only entered once. So we do have a winner. The man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Logan.
Hey.
4 bomb.
There you go.
Cool.
Congrats, Logan. Let's throw some love in the chat for Logan with that $20 gift card to Chronic Beard.
Nice. Congrats. You guys are going to give the codes out, right? You guys got that, or you wanted to hit me up?
Yeah.
I forgot.
Yeah. Logan and Eric can DM us, and we will hit them up with the code.
Right on. Yeah. Cool.
So
it sucks that, I wish we could have you guys talk about the products a little bit more.
I mean, I have no problem doing it. I mean, I think.
I don't want to ruin your.
Well, you know what? There's, we got 40 people in here. Obviously, we hope more than 40 people watch the video on Saturday. So, I mean, I never have a problem spoiling anything because usually people watch the video regardless for more details, and then obviously anybody who didn't have the opportunity to make it tonight, they'll see the review anyways. But I will say the one thing that I really loved is that you still, despite the changes and the comeback, you still stayed really true to who you were as a company. So I think for the people who are very familiar with former Chronic Beard Co. and and love it, there's no reason why they wouldn't love it now. With the CBD. Everything, for me, the one thing that I always look at when it comes to CBD products is, am I going to get an instant reaction noted, meaning that am I going to notice my beard feeling different right off the bat, or is it going to be something that I have to wear consistent and on a more long-term basis? Because for me, it's been both ways when it comes to different CBD products. And right off the bat, for me, I noticed an instant extra softness to my beard. My beard instantly felt more like a pillow than it did like a bird's nest. And sometimes when I wear CBD products, I would have to wear it on it would take me a week to finally, if not longer, to notice well, what's the difference between this and some of the other great non-CBD products? Why am I dropping the extra money on this when really it feels the same? But that's the thing with CBD is when you give it enough time, you should know. I'm not going to say you will because everybody's different, but you should notice a difference in your beard. And then really the best thing about CBD is just the long-term positive effects that it does have on you. I think for you, I think the 500 milligram broad spectrum oil CBD was perfect. It feels great. And I noticed it instantly, how good it felt in my beard. So.
That's awesome.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. CBD is one of those like hemp seed oil, metafoam seed oil, things like that, are some of my favorites for sure. But CBD really makes a difference in my beard, especially all you guys out there with the curly, wavy beards. Russ was just saying your beard looks more blown out, looks more full tonight. I don't know why. Maybe it's the humidity or something. I have no idea. I noticed that too, though. But one of those nights, maybe. But CBD products, and like Joe said, that 500 milligrams is a lot. It's the most, and it really helps. For example, for me, not only does my beard style better, but usually by the next morning when that oil has really run its course and is evaporated in, my beard is, like Joe said, a bird's nest and super dry. CBD really helps with that. It's very calming as well. So if you haven't tried a CBD product, I would recommend it and see if you guys have it has the same effect on you that it's had on us. But it's really good stuff. And Eric's showing the code there again. If you're going to try it and you want 20% off, now's the time. What's up, Lenny?
Hey, Lenny, what's going on, man? Thank you for hopping in here. And when it comes to the oil, when it comes to the butter, equal love for both. You nailed it. I will say, you were really known and should still be known for how creamy your poured butter is. I do think this time around it has a little bit more density to it, I will say.
Yeah, not grit.
Yeah, it's no, not grit, but there is a little bit more of a texture to it that I noticed. And a little bit more density to it, but it's not bad at all. It's still super creamy, easy to melt down, and it spreads really, really great in there. I'll show that off as well and stuff, and you can see just how easy it is to get there. Super easy. Yeah. So, did you change the way that you were doing your butters compared to previously?
Well, I know I changed it with Bandbox. I actually added shea, and then I pulled that out with this. So I don't know, but I know the shea butter obviously makes it a lot harder anyways. I did try something different, and I guess there is a little more texture in there, and I think maybe it has a little bit of the CBD too, the extra oil being, or I'm not really sure because it's still the same compared to the original Chronic. I only pulled one of the butters, so the butter should have been pretty close to what the original Chronic blend was. So it's just one of those things. I think it just the way I don't know. I mean, I think it's the way it's heating up. I tried trying to heat it a little different and melt it down a little differently. I got different stuff now, you know what I mean? As things have grown, I've been able to pick up different, stuff. So I just, hopefully none of it changes from the way it is. I mean, I've made a lot of it, so it's all been the same. So it's, that's something that I want to make sure though it stays consistent at what it is now. I don't want it to ever like really go back and forth, change or be creamier or whatever. You know what I mean? So the way it's at now, I'm really happy with it. I know the OG Chronic was really super, super smooth. But I did have less oil in it too, though. That's actually one of the things. So, you know what I mean? It was more of just there was oil in it, but there was more butter. So I know that could probably played a little bit of a role in it, bringing in that more, like you said, a texture. There's no grit in it, but that extra, when you slide your finger through it, it has that little bit of like a ripple instead of like that, sticking your finger in like a tub of, I can't believe it's not butter, because that's kind of how the old Chronic was. It was just super smooth like that. So I think adding a little bit of the extra oil may affect it a little bit, which it's no big deal. You know what I mean? As far as I think it actually helps it personally, but
sweet.
Yeah, I know the OG was pretty smooth. So
yeah.
Place an order, support his guy Mike. Awesome.
Sweet. And thank you, Russ, saying I look great tonight, brother. Appreciate it, man. I can't see you, but I'm sure you look great tonight too.
I will say, Kyle, your beard is glistening. It is.
Yeah,
a lot of people are saying that. Very normal day. I don't know.
Yeah.
Very normal day. Well, thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
So, guys, let's throw some love in the chat for Mike. Always bringing it. Huge discount code. And believe me, CBD is not cheap, guys. This is a big discount code, that 20% off. Giving away the 2 giveaways, 4 products total. So, Mike, man, thank you so much for that. Always turning out for the community and our stream, especially, which is huge, man. So appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Mike, I'm glad we was able to get this together.
Yeah, absolutely, man. It's always a pleasure to be able to have you on, interact with us, and dude, congratulations again, man, for bringing Chronic back, because. I knew how much Chronic was near and dear to your heart. And, when you made the switch over, I knew you did it for the right reasons and you wanted to do it. The best thing that you can do for your business. But, I always knew Chronic was you. So I'm so stoked that the Chronic brand is back. It's better than ever. And man, you're really doing something that you're super passionate about, that you love. And really, we can tell that when you're doing anything Chronic related, it's not work. It's for you. It's something that you absolutely love. And we feel that in all your products. And I really, really think that everyone else who gives you a try will definitely feel it as well. So, man, all I can say is congratulations again. And any parting words before we go ahead and wrap this bad boy up?
Man, not really. Just I'm just happy to be back. I'm happy that everything worked out the way it did, because like you said, Chronic was what I maybe to other people, having a certain kind of brand or name is just something that just what it is. To me, it really, like, I love the idea of what it is. You know what I'm saying? From day one when it came about, it was just something about it that I just just hit me in my heart. You know what I mean? And so when it left, it was it hurt. But to have it back, and the way it came back with such a positive, like impact and different, and then honestly, with that transition too, I learned so much about like just legal stuff and processes and just platforms and so much other stuff that I didn't realize before, even though I wasn't even selling CBD, but it looked like I was, so, I learned so much that had I known this before, I don't know if I would ever switched, if I would, you know what I mean? Because all the hate and all that stuff, that had been, that had just bounced off, but the extra stuff, the actual business, personal stuff or the business stuff that was hitting me, that, that now that I know, it's like, man, it's such a great feeling. Such a great feeling to know and to be here now, and then be able to, jump in with, with y'all again. And I know how much you guys enjoyed Chronic, and, I'm just excited about the future, man, and seeing what the way it's going to grow and to bring out all the other CBD stuff, because it's the CBD company, you know what I mean? Everything will be CBD related, with the exception of, clothes. But even then, I was thinking I might run a small line of like hemp stuff, hemp, t-shirts or something, just to have it, you know what I mean? But
nice,
for sure.
Awesome, man.
All right, guys. Well, hey, thank you so much for being here again. Beer Talk 10 gives you 20% off through tomorrow night. So if you're into that and you want to take advantage, go ahead. If not, obviously, totally understand. Big shout out to, as always, to Sober Chef Eric, our moderator, always bringing it for us. He's here every week, man. Really appreciate you as always. But that's all I got, Joe. If you want to close us out, man.
Yeah, Michael, thank you so much. We try to put on a great show for you every week, and you guys are the ones that really make it, man. Seriously, you give us the energy to do this every week. This is now week number 26. So man, we're really flying through the year. And yeah, let's just keep it going, you guys. And thank you so much. We'll be back next week at 9:00. We move things around to make things a little bit better for all of you with the other streams going on tonight. So as long as nothing major happens, we will be back at 9:00 next week, and we'll see what we got in store for you. It may be something pretty freaking awesome.
Yeah,
I know it'll be something pretty freaking awesome. So be on the lookout. So
right, huge things coming for our channel next week, guys. So look out for that for sure. Yeah. There'll be more to come on Instagram, but you'll see come next week. So all right, guys, be safe. We will see you all next week. Take care.